This is the front line in Morocco's battle against terror. A late-night police raid on several apartments, home to what officials call an ISIS sleeper cell. One that they say was possibly just days away from launching a wave of deadly attacks, with guns and dozens of rounds of ammunition across this North African kingdom. 13 Moroccan male suspects were arrested across the country last week.
They were targeting political and military figures, as well as foreign and Moroccan interests.
Last week's raid was the latest in a series of successful anti-terror operations officials have touted in recent months. But they note they've seen at the same time an increase in weapons smuggling and ISIS recruitment, a worrying trend, one that could affect Europe too. Much of it happens in and around the Spanish enclaves of Melilla and Ceuta in northern Morocco, despite heavily guarded borders. Earlier this month, police in Ceuta arrested 2 suspected militants whose attack, Spain said, was also imminent.
We are talking about people who aren't just indoctrinating others or radicalizing through social media. They have been already radicalized and indoctrinated in such a perfect way that they are perfectly prepared to commit acts whenever they are ready.
The Moroccan arrests come just days after militants in nearby Tunisia killed 23 people at a museum popular with foreigners. Moroccan cities have on occasion been the targets of terror. Casablanca was rocked by a string of coordinated bombings in 2003, and 4 years ago, a suicide bomber struck Marrakesh. And with more than 1,000 Moroccans now believed to be fighting in Iraq and Syria, and the growing possibility of spillover, officials are on high alert.
We are very concerned. We are facing a new challenge. That's why we take a battery of measures.
Human rights groups have called some of those measures heavy-handed, especially in terror cases, with accusations of arbitrary detention and even torture. But Morocco's newly formed counter-terrorism unit denies those claims, saying human rights are a priority as they safeguard one of the few remaining countries in North Africa so far spared of ISIS-inspired terror. John Jensen, CNN, Abu Dhabi.